welcome back to Crash Blade Gaming. I'm your host, Crash, and today we are looking at a Pokemon that I've been waiting to look at for the longest. I don't care that we're in Temporal Forces, although it does actually help it with Maximum Belt, but we actually didn't get to see Maximum Belt in this match, did we? I don't know. Anyways, Alakazam EX, I've been so excited to play this guy. He only hits for 120 damage from the bench to your opponent's active, which is insane. Hopefully he gets some more support in new sets and stuff like that, because I think it's just, like, they should abuse that kind of thing. It's such a unique card, and they only make it, like, mid. Anyways, this is the deck that I have going so far. Let's go ahead and see it in the deck list. Alakazam EX, a 310 Stage 2 Psychic Pokemon with 2 attacks that are relatively good. Mind Jack does 90 damage plus 30 more damage for each of your bonus pinch Pokemon, which does come in handy sometimes. And Dimensional Hand, 120 damage. But this attack can be used even if this Pokemon is on the bench, so he just goes and blah! You just smash your opponent's active Pokemon from the bench saying, you can't touch me. But we all know why Alakazam isn't the best, because you can touch Alakazam. Anyways, it's a pretty low damage output for 120. We also have a copy of Shaymin V in here you might not have been expecting, but this is to kind of help with some Charizard matchups. A lot of dark Pokemon out here. We got the Revenge Blast. Usually you only need to take out that last Charizard, and Revenge Blast can get you there. So that's why we were playing one Shaymin in the deck. We also have one copy of Manaphy, a 3-2-3 line of Alakazam. One copy of Cleffa, kind of helps us out in the early game. We're a little bit of a slow deck. I did make a modification between the two matches of the deck, and we are talking about the modified deck. But however, I do think you can also cut Cleffa as well. Possibly put in some more Natu Xatu lines and make actually an additional energy. I have been struggling to find energy, which I thought was weird because I play enough energies. Anyways, let me go here actually. Anyways, no, actually I liked it better the other way because I could just scroll. Anyway, sorry about that. I got confused. 2 copies of Mimikyu prevent all damage from EXs and Vs to this Pokemon, which is good. This is your wall in the middle, trying to not let your Alakazams get hit. As I said, a 2-2 line of Xatu with the Clairvoyant Sense. Once during a turn, we can attach a basic Psychic Energy card from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon. If you attach energy in this way, you can draw 2 cards. So you can power up Shaymin in one turn, which is the goal here. We're playing 3 copies of Buddy-Buddy Poffin, kind of help us set up the Abras, the Natus, the Mimikyus, whatnot. 2 copies of Earthen Vessel, which act like another energies, but anyways, it's crazy how much energies I missed in these matches. 1 Heavy Ball, of course. 1 Lost Vacuum, which comes in handy, especially with Hero Cape in the way. 2 copies of Nest Ball, helps us get our Shaymin out in the late game, or any Pokemon really, when we need to. 4 copies of Rare Candy, get us into those Alakazams. 1 Super Rod, put back some energies and stuff. 4 copies of Ultra Ball, 4 copies of Arven. Arven is clutch here because we play a lot of tools and items that really help us get this deck going. 2 copies of Boss's Orders. Boss's Orders is nice because you can KO something, or you can stick something in the active that they don't want and KO that. But it also kind of helps you stall a little bit as well. 2 copies of Iono, 2 copies of Judges. You may also want to increase the supporter draw count depending on how much energies you increase as well. So we are playing 2 copies of Bravery Charm, which is really, really good with the Mimikyu. It brings up to 120 HP, making it a little bit more difficult to KO, especially in the Charizard matchup. They're only hitting 70 with their Charmeleon, so that is there. We're playing 1 copy of Choice Belt, which will, I mean, there has been a surge of Pokemon V, so that's why I put this in here, and it allows us to 2-shot most Pokemon V. Playing 1 copy of Maximum Belt, allowing us to 2-shot all EXs, I believe, as long as they don't have a Hero Cape on, which is good. That's why we play a Lost Vacuum. 2 copies of TM Devo. Again, we lose hard to Charizard unless we do this. 2 Luminous Energy. I think you can put this down to 1. We are only playing 1 Shaymin, but there is the case where, oh, you could Super Rod back in the Shaymin and take another Charizard out if they take it out. So there is that case to play 2 Luminous Energy. 2 copies of Miss Energy. I don't think we need to play Miss Energy as much anymore. Roaring Moon KOs us in 1 shot. And then you have... I don't think Sableye from Lost Zone is very prevalent anymore, so you can also take out the Miss Energies and just go straight Psychics and Luminous if you want to, but that's up to you. I chose to put them in there just in case. I didn't know what I'm going to go up against. It is the ladder after all. But anyways, that is the deck. I hope you enjoyed. It'll be in the description down below, and let's go watch in action. KG, and we're starting our Shaymin. Oh, this is a Charizard matchup, and we start our Shaymin. This is not good. Well, let's get down an Abra. And throw that down. We do have Alakazam for next turn, so that could be good. Oh, man. kind of want a Nest Ball for Cleffa just in case. I don't want to give out the Mimikyu just yet. Don't have switch in here, so I would have to give up an energy to switch into Cleffa next turn. But I could attach at least one to Abra and then attach next turn? No, because I'm not guaranteed. I'm not guaranteed the retreat, so we have to attach to Shaymin, I guess. And pass, which I don't really want to do, but here we are. Nonetheless. It kind of sucks that we have to start Shaymin though when we're going up against Charizard. Maybe this isn't Charizard? They play Artisan? Ooh, Arceus Pidgeot. Okay. Okay. A little different then, though. Shaymin does pose a liability. We can set up another app. Arceus Charizard, brother. Chill with what you're doing, a research. Get rid of a Charmeleon. That's good because we have Mimikyu. Very, very good because we have Mimikyu. They put down Manaphy, which doesn't matter. Okay, there's hope for us. We just top decked the Alakazam EX. Oh my gosh, disgusting. Let's put down another Abra. We can still wait on the Mimikyu. Let's go ahead and play the Alakazam. Give him a Defiance Band. That'll put him at 150 when we go down a prize. Which two shots the Arceus at least. So we'll do that. We can retreat into Cleffa. So we can draw some cards here. We need some more energies. We're down quite a bit of energies. There we go. TM Devo's a good thing as well, especially because they got rid of their Charmander. We got Buddy-Buddy Poffin to grab 2 of our Mimikyus. I do expect to go down this turn with Cleffa, which is fine. We can promote an Abra, I suppose. Maybe I should have gotten down. Nah, I have Kadabra in hand. Setup's going to be a little tricky here. I thought about playing the Xatu line to like quicken this up when we get to get going with these energies, but I don't know. I guess we could. But I feel like, no! An Iono! We had energies in our hand. We need 2 psychic energies to attack with Alakazam, and now we have nothing. Arven can get us a vessel though, so that's fine. Ultra Ball from our opponent. That'll get them the Arceus VSTAR. And that can also get them a Pidgey off of the Starbirth. I think they attached an energy this turn, so I don't think they'll be attacking. Okay. No attack this turn, which is actually really nice. We can judge them. Well, it depends on which Pokemon they go for. Went for Pidgeot EX. Hopefully they don't have outs to a Charizard EX here. No, they go into Arceus. Do they have a Charizard out? I hope not, because then they can definitely get an attack off and we'll be a little stuck. They do have a freaking Charizard. Oh my gosh! 1 Starbirth and they get everything they need. I mean, I guess it's like 3 free cards, so you only need like 1 piece. Charizard Arceus is up and running. And they will get their first KO, but they do not have the ability to KO a Mimikyu just yet. But we know they play Boss's Orders, so we have to be careful about that as well. We're going to promote the Abra. Let's go ahead and Artisan here for Mimikyu. I think we Arven and grab Vessel. Could TM Devo them here. Did use 2 rare candies already. How many TM Devos do we play? 2? I think I like this play. TM Devolution here. If I can just stall them for a couple turns, we should be fine. Actually, is it worth going into Alakazam EX? I think so. So we don't get just straight up KO'd. Rare Candy and Alakazam EX. Attach. Team Devo. And let's get rid of the Pidgeot and the Charizard. And now we just have to worry about Arceus. They've already used 2 Rare Candies, so they have to find Rare Candies, and we just clogged up their hand. Mind Jack does 90 plus 30 more damage for each of your opponent's benched Pokemon, so 9, 12, 15, 18 to 10. Not quite enough to knock out the Arceus V, which is fine. I can retreat this Alakazam into the Mimikyu, and also judge our opponent next turn. We'll see what they do. Attach a Fire Energy to Charmander. I think that was a really well-timed devolution here, especially because they're down 2 Rare Candy. A boss? Going after Shaymin, that's what I was afraid of. But hey, they do KO Shaymin, which is fine, because now we promote Mimikyu and we start attacking. We hit 120 though. So it'd be good to find the choice belt actually. There's Arven. Arven gets us the choice belt. Heavy Ball's thinnable. And choice belt seems good here. See what's here. Another Abra. Seems fine. We could play down the Abra and have another Alakazam. And Dimensional Hand for 150. Half-shotting the Arceus, which is good. They have to have another boss's orders to start hitting my Alakazams. They are down 2. But they probably have Prime Catcher. They could have another boss. They have Hero's Cape. That's going to save the Arceus for another turn. But you're not going to be able to get through my Mimikyus just yet. So 1 card is Charizard, 1 card is... We're definitely going to judge them now that they picked up a barrel with that Jacques. For sure. They should not have shown me that Barrel. So I will definitely judge them now. We also play Lost Vacuum, so we could judge into the Lost Vacuum. Sure, we can start powering up that Alakazam and judge. Get that Barrel out of here. Kadabra is good to see because we can evolve into Abra there. Maximum Belt can go on later. We can just thin Buddy-Buddy Poffin. They do survive an additional turn, but we don't have a supporter. So there's that. If we top deck another Arven, we can definitely get the Lost Vacuum to get rid of the Hero's Cape and just straight KO, and then go from there. Super Rod from our opponent. That will bring back the Charmeleon, unfortunately, which can handle our Mimikyus. But there's only 1, and we have 2. An Iono. We'll take the Iono. Unfortunately, we lose our Maximum Belt and Energy, but that's okay. It could get us into an Arven and Lost Vacuum, but we don't need it. We just already got the Lost Vacuum. Good for us. They attach to Bidoof. We are fine. I think we were able to outlast them just enough to be able to finish off this match here. We're going to be able to take a KO on the Arceus and then whatever they bring up, but we have Boss in hand. I think we're going to boss the Bidoof. A Mew EX. We're going to hold off on that. We're going to play Lost Vacuum, get rid of Forest Seal Stone. And you know we're going after that Hero's Cape. See ya, Hero's Cape. That means Arceus does get KO'd. We take 2 prizes. We'll take the middle 2. Hey, Alakazam. That's perfect. We don't need to Ultra Ball. There's no reason to KO Manaphy, but there is reasons to KO Bidoof. So we'll go for boss's orders on the Bidoof so they cannot draw. And go ahead and do a dimensional hand. KO on the Bidoof here just in case they get Barrel. And now finding Super Rod would be great because we can put back in the Shaymin, which we want for the late game. So we can one-shot a Charizard with Shaymin, hopefully. That's the goal. That is the goal. See if we get there, though. This has been... Those first few turns were intense, but I think we're in control here. Opponent may concede. Get another Charmander. And they can at least hit me for 10. We're not going to Iono, I don't think. All they got is a Tail on Fire. They're keeping their Pidgey around. I also kind of want to get rid of their Pidgey, too. We know that they have 2 Rare Candies left, and they got a pretty hefty deck. A Bravery Charm. Let's go ahead and throw that on Mimikyu. That's perfect. Earthen Vessel away the Kadabra. We only have 1 energy in deck, but we have special energies, which are Luminous. I need to check the deck, actually, see how many Luminous are in here. Got both Luminous energies, okay. That seems good to me. I can hold. I don't want to hold. Let's get rid of Mew and Rare Candy. We have an Iono in hand, so that's okay. I don't want to Iono them because they don't have much going on. And we'll go ahead and hit for 120. Boom. Take another prize. Heavy Ball, good. That's another burnable card. And they promote the Charizard with the Charmander with no energy, so they're getting desperate. We just need 2 more prizes here. And we just need to find energy realistically. Ooh, they get the Charmeleon. Super Rod back in some stuff. Bidoof. Let's see what they Super Rod back in. Bidoof and some energies. They only have a 1 card hand though. And Heat Tackle's only doing 70 damage. So Heat Tackle won't even get through our Mimikyu, which is great. So Bravery Charm on Mimikyu is perfect. Another Rare Candy is a card we don't need. 2 supporters in there. So since I know there's 2 supporters, I'm okay with Ionoing so that we can dig into our deck just a little bit. And let's shuffle the deck, get rid of that card just in case we get Ionoed. And go ahead and take the KO on the Charmander. Hopefully we get the Judge, because that'll net me more cards. Prize number 2, you Judge. Cool, we get the Judge. So what I'm worried about is a possible Charizard here and a boss's orders on my Alakazam with the energies. I did spread out my energy a little much. Ooh, they get a research. Do they find Rare Candy Charizard? We know all Charizards are in the deck. We know they have 2 Rare Candies. There's an Ultra Ball. But we know there's no boss coming now. And if they get Charizard, they can't KO Mimikyu. They get the Bidoof. Barrel, I mean. Excuse me. I will draw them at least 1 card for now. They can't evolve this Charmeleon. I don't think they have a way around this Mimikyu. Well, excuse me. They could be playing Counter Catcher. And they could be playing Prime Catcher. Counter Catcher would be the worst one right now, but not the absolute worst. Just a Burning Darkness. They can't survive here though, unless I get Rod and power up the Shaymin somehow. How can I power up Shaymin in 1 turn? I can't really power up Shaymin in 1 turn. We just need 1 prize, so if I do have another boss in the deck, that would be good. I don't. I do have TM Devo though, which is hilarious. But they didn't need it, so that's not going to matter. I didn't see Rod in the deck, did I? I did see Rod in the deck. Okay. Throw down Maximum Belt there. Want to Super Rod back in Shaymin Energy. $120 plus 150. No, 120 plus 170 is 290, so not quite enough. Not quite enough to get the knockout with that one-dimensional hand. Not quite, but it's okay. Choice Belt on the Charizard doesn't matter. They have to have another boss or counter catcher slash... well, they can't retreat unless they get the Pidgeot. Counter catcher, prime catcher, or boss's orders would help them a lot here. There's a boss. Which Alakazam are they going after? The one that has energy is fine. Double turbo onto the barrel. 660 damage. My Alakazam, no! And now we're tied on prizes. That's 3 bosses. I don't know if they play 4. Hopefully they don't. Rare Candy, we need energy for sure. Oh, thankfully we hit energy. Okay. That's what we wanted to see. We hit energy. Let's go ahead and play the Bravery Charm onto the Mimikyu so that it can't boss that one and KO it. And we hit for 170, which is just short by 40 damage. If we had 2 hits with the Maximum Belt, if we had the other energy on the Alakazam, this would have been over 1 turn ago at least. So we're giving our opponent a chance here. Do they have another boss? They switch into Barrel, who only does 100 damage. We have 110 HP. So we're fine in this regard. And we just KO the Barrel outright with Dimensional Hand anyways. They could have Prime Catcher here. That would do it. Oh, they're swinging. Oh my gosh, they got Rare Candy Pidgeot. If they had Prime Catcher, that would have been game. Oh my goodness. Dimensional Hand for the win. That was a tough matchup. I'm thinking about switching the deck up a little bit to play the Xatus. I noticed I was a little slow in setting up some Alakazams, but we'll give it another game before I do that. We'll see. We'll see. I kind of like it. Starting the Shaymin was rough. Okay, we are going up against Lugia here. I think this will be a little bit of a tough match. So thankfully, we top decked that Luminous Energy. We're going to play this Buddy-Buddy Poffin, get down an Abra and a Natu. And we're going to attach the Luminous Energy here. And pass. Wonder what... Does TM Devo put the Arceus's back in their hand? I've never seen this interaction. It almost makes me want to Google it. I don't think it would, but that would be like crippling to Lugia if it did. Yeah, people are playing Lugia. I think that it doesn't work like that because people are playing Lugia. Otherwise, nobody would be playing Lugia right now. That's all they do. Did they get an Archeops in the discard? No, they didn't. Okay, Xatu. Rare Candy into Alakazam. It makes me not want to freaking Iono, but I want to attack. I can also Mind Jack for... I have to attack, right? They could have gotten what they wanted off of the Read the Wind. We don't even get what we wanted off of that. We missed an energy. Mimikyu was prized. That's good to know. Let's go Buddy-Buddy. Grab those two. Slightly unfortunate we missed an energy drop. We didn't get to an attack. We still don't have an energy. However, Arven can get us there next turn. And it can get us a Choice Belt, which allows us to two-shot the Lugia VSTAR. Luminion coming down. Get a Jacques. That'll get him both Archeops. I want to Google it if TM Devo puts Archeops back in their deck. It's probably like the most Googled things. Okay, cannot be devolved. Got it. Good thing I Googled, because boy, if I tried and nothing happened, that would have sucked. Well, they got everything they needed here now. Snorlax coming into play. Therapeutic energy onto the Snorlax. We don't have a way to one-shot Snorlax. I also made some changes. I got rid of Defiance Band, which might bite me in the butt against Snorlax here. Looks like they're going in with Lugia VSTAR, which is fine with me for this first attack. They'll retreat into something else like the Snorlax to KO the Mimikyu. How much is Snorlax hitting? 160? Yeah. Tempest Dive on the Cleffa. Another Ultra Ball. I think we Arven. And we grab Earthen Vessel plus Choice Belt. Can get rid of an Ultra Ball. And put that one on the Abra. Just another Xatu. Should have done that first. What was I thinking? Nest Ball doesn't really matter right now. I can Ultra Ball. Archeops can KO us. I don't think Bravery Charm works here either. Lugia is a tough matchup for us, man. Wow. Okay. I didn't think Lugia would be such a tough matchup for us, but it really is, because they have all the answers to my Mimikyus. We can judge them next turn. Mimikyu's going to go down here. We can judge them. They're going to come up with Snorlax. We can take 2 hits, unfortunately. So both Mimikyus are going to go down. They're going to go down 3 prizes. What does this do? Okay. Fine. All the more powerful for judge here. I don't know. I'm sure this Lugia deck plays Super Rod because of the Mincinos. They have another Snorlax. They're getting rid of my choice, but they lost on the Snorlax. What? Maybe they don't have another therapeutic? You know what? Freaking Alakazam can take a hit. Alakazam's tough like that. He can take a hit. Let's go and evolve. And then we'll judge. We don't need these 2 boss's orders. Mist Energy doesn't really work there. Let's go Buddy Poffin. Do have Shaymin in here for a Revenge Blast at some point. Okay. I think getting down another Abra would be good. Super Rod. No energies. It's at most 240. Oh no, it's for each bench Pokemon, so we can just KO. That was a crazy animation. Haven't seen that one before. So we can just KO, get that Snorlax out of here. Though their Cincino may be able to knock us out. Right? Yeah, they come up with a Minccino. Cincino does 70. Master Ball, nice. The old copy. 70 for each special energy. They need more than 4, right? That's 2... It's 140. They can only do 280 here. They attach from hand. Ooh, and Iono. I had energies! No! I had energies! I had the energy I needed! I should say. Maybe they missed it. But even if they missed it, I don't have an energy to play. Oh. We can lose a Xatu. $280. It's kind of a bummer because I don't have a psychic energy to play. I only have the mist. However, I can just discard the mist and go into Mimikyu. Force them to attack with an Archeops. Play that because it doesn't matter. And KO the Cincino. Okay. They had a gift energy on there. They're down quite a bit of energy. I think they play a lot though. See what we get off the prizes. A Bravery Charm. That doesn't help too much. Oh, they come with Lugia. They probably have a boss on our Alakazam, which is going to be huge. They're only down 7, 8, 9 energies, so they have plenty more. There's 8. Double Turbo Boss on the Alakazam to take 2 prizes. We don't have another energy, which is really concerning for us. We don't have a supporter. We don't have energy. That Iono hurt us a lot. And they're down how many bosses? Just 1. Benching Shaymin here would be a risk. We need to get our Super Rod back. That's not going to do it. Bravery Charm in case they have double turbo. I mean, we can't do anything, so we just pass and hope they don't got it like that. They have to retreat Lugia again if they want to attack with Archeops. And they are down 3 double turbos, I believe. They are down 3 double turbos. Ooh, Radiant Jirachi. It's a fun card. There's another Mincino. Mincino can get through Mimikyu. They need to load it up with 2 energies, though. And Iono, thank you. We needed that Iono to happen. For sure, we need energy. Still don't have energy. It's a pain. We have Arven though, which might get us there. Jet energy onto Archeops. Do they have 2 more energies to attach? They have a double turbo. That's going to put 100 damage on Mimikyu, not KOing it. But we're also not going to KO the Archeops. We're not going to KO the Archeops back in return. We are going to play Arven. I think I have another Earthen Vessel. I do. TM Devo, sure. Okay. Gets us our last 2 Psychic Energies. Next turn we can play Rod though, which is nice. Ooh, we do a boss, but we can't play it. Don't think I hold this because of Ionos. How many Ionos have they played? 1, 2, just 2 Ionos. Don't know how many they do play, so I'd rather play it now because none of my energies I can use for that. So we'll just go ahead and play the Dimensional Hand. Attack the Archeops, which is fine. This could be an argument to be playing Radiant Alakazam so you can like KO these things. Great ball from our opponent. Gets out another Minccino. We're going to want to find Super Rod here. Get back Mimikyu. But I really don't think they have the energy here to sustain themselves. I can kill the Lugia whenever I want. Do I boss the Minccino? Lugia hits me for 200. You hit me for 100, I can survive. I need 4 prizes. So I gotta go through Minccino. How many energies do you have left? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You don't have much. Let's just KO the Archeops, actually. That's one less Primal Turbo they have to the Minccino anyways. Get a prize. Energy's good. That means we can retreat into the other Alakazam. Oh, maybe I should have played Arven. I should have played Arven. I didn't play a supporter, I don't think. Therapeutic onto Minccino. Iono, there goes my energy. Lost Vacuum, Manaphy, Shaymin. Not a good hand. How many energies they got left in the deck? That one card has to be a Cinccino. They're down 2 of them already. Best case, I draw an energy here. Missed energy. Sort of does it. Oh, no, I can't. Well, I only do 120, which won't KO. I need the KO. This is so mind-wrecking, guys. Oh, they had a gift! And I just drew them all the cards. Oh, maybe it was correct to not. I didn't realize about the gift. No, I gave them the game! They have Minccino in their hand. Oh, what a bummer. I could have played this so much better. Ultra Ball? They didn't draw into it? Do they have one? They've got to play a 3-3 line. Dang it, guys. I was there. I knew it. I should not have attacked. I should not have KO'd the freaking Lugia. We could have gotten out of this. Oh, tough loss there. Lugia's, I think it's beatable. It's just a tricky matchup to play. Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed watching me beat up on Charizard EX and a really close matchup with Lugia. It was so close. They just have a lot of answers to the Mimikyu stall port of it, but we were able to kind of navigate around them and make them use all their resources. Alakazam was taking some hits, but it just didn't turn out quite right. I made a huge mistake at the end of the game, which I realized after I killed Lugia, but we were almost there. Anyways, once again, I appreciate that you stuck around to the end of the video, and we will see you next time on Crashblade Gaming.